is LG21, bringing you another Battlefield video, and today I'm going to talk about my first impressions on Battlefield 1 and should you get it. So, as you know, Battlefield 1 is a first-person shooter based in World War 1, and quite honestly, it's probably one of my favorite Battlefield titles I have played in quite a while. I started playing Battlefield for Battlefield 3, and honestly, I have loved the franchise since. So, yeah, so let's just get right into this and what my opinions are. So, the first thing is, should you buy it? And in my opinion, yes, you should. This game is very well done, and balancing, there's our balancing things, there are some other things that I want to talk over that I enjoy, some things I don't, and yeah, but for right now, I would definitely buy it, because it's definitely a change of taste and pace from all your daily shooters, because right now it's very modern, futuristic shooters, and quite frankly, I'm sick of it. I just want something that's old, something that's nitty gritty, gray, some colors here and there, and just a lot of fun to play and refreshing, and that's what you get Battlefield 1. So the first thing I want to talk about is gun balancing. Is it good? Are the classes balanced? And in my opinion, they are. In past Battlefield games, it's been very, very one class centered or one gun use, and it's just been very, just boring, because you know that if you use another gun, you're not going to be able to do good against this one. So I think it's very balanced like that. Now when it comes to classes, it is a little bit of a rock paper scissors here, because if you play game modes like I am right now, like operations or conquest or things like that, it's very repetitive. You have a ton of scouts sitting in the back, and most of the time people are using medics and assaults, and then most of the time, if it's not Desert Recon, the support class is used very little. But the support class is one of the most vital, classes in the game. So I don't know, some balancing in the classes can be done, because they're just not really well done. They just need to be changed. Like maybe some gun balancing issues, maybe like change the medic guns down a little bit, change some things around there. But it's pretty solid, it's not terrible from past Battlefield games where it's been very unbalanced in my opinion. Where it's like I've been using assault and another class the whole time. But, some things need to be changed a little bit, because I don't want to be using the same class, same guns every single time. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is how the game runs, because we all know games, whether it's PC you play on, or PlayStation, or Xbox, or whatever console you play on, Battlefield games do not always run well. Sometimes they just go below 60 FPS, and they just don't run well. Or they're going 30, or they just are lagging, or the servers are crap. And what I've seen so far, what I've played on, that the servers run very, very well. The servers are really smooth, the connection's good. It's not like in past Battlefield games where you're lagging, or the FPS drops because you're in a different server, and it's not all this crazy stuff where it's always changing and bad. So yeah, that's a high point. Now, the things that I don't like in this game, I already covered this one with the classes, but there is one thing that very pisses me off and needs to be changed, and that is the planes. And I mean more specifically the AA guns and the fighter planes. I'm sorry, when you're in an AA gun and you're flying all the way on the opposite of the map and you're still getting raped by an AA gun, it needs to be a nerf here. So that they need to change that, because it's very annoying to just be sitting on a plane and they just get raped by an AA gun which is on the other side of the map. That needs to be nerfed or balanced out, or just something needs to be done to it. That is something that's very annoying me in this game, that if you like using planes, you're gonna be in the rough supplies. From the beta, they're just you can't do anything. It's like as soon as someone gets a behemoth, I mean a Zeppelin, or anything with anti-air, it's just not good anymore. And more of the planes is like the back gunner. If any of you guys have played the beta or seen beta gameplay, you know the gunner's gun was very weak, and now it's very, very overpowered. Like, it's very good. Like, if me and my friends, like I streamed yesterday, if you saw, I get behind a plane, and then you just get shit on, because the back gunner lands a few shots in the bomber, or the attack gunner now. Like, all you gotta do as an attack gunner is just fly in a straight line, or just wait a little bit, or fly up so that my gunner gets a perfect shot on, and then I don't have to care anymore. So that definitely needs to be changed a lot, because they need to find the perfect balance. Now they're OP, they were not that good, they gotta find that perfect balance. That's something that I would see them change. Now fighter planes, oh my god, they need to just be fixed. Like, it's terrible. You can fire off full, like, before your guns overheat, you do maybe 30-40 damage. It's not that good. It needs to be fixed in my opinion. There needs to be some changes around there in that section of plane. It's just not that good. I feel like the planes Like, especially the fighter plane, it just feels useless. Why would I use that when I can use the attack plane that just shits on everything? When I can give up agility when I know I can shit on everything because I have a bat gunner too. Like, there needs to be a fighter plane needs to have something else, something more than just a pack of punch, you know, something that just just goes for it. It just can kill anything that it wants to. Because like its description and what it does are two different things. So that definitely needs to change.
We
Now,
have secured the sector.
another thing I don't like in this game right now that's kind of bothering me is the medic class and how basically, in my opinion, it's the best class in the game. More talking about the class balancing. In my opinion, the class balance, it's okay. Like I said, I don't think it's terrible. There are some things that need to be changed. Like I said, medic and assault is being used. But the guns on medic are ridiculous. Because you can get guns on the medic class, basically full-out sniper scopes like the rifle I'm using now. And it gets so annoying. Just to be sitting and seeing not only scouts sniping, but to see medics sniping with their DMRs, just firing off shots one by one. It's just annoying as hell, and they're just so annoying to fight against. And in my opinion, there needs to be a change there. So, off the topic of bad things in this game, let's get more into the good stuff. What do I really enjoy about it? I really enjoy in this game how vehicles are easier to use for everybody. In my opinion, in Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3, if you are not used to using tanks, you are just at a severe disadvantage. People will just shit on you in every way. Because people who are experienced with tanks will just walk all over you. People take you out so quick. They were locked on rocket launchers. Now in this game, you have to be a team to take tanks out. It's not all I have an RPG, one-man army, just shit on everybody. It's annoying as hell. No, you can actually use tanks now, and there are different versions of tanks. Not oh, you have to customize this to get this, so you can make like the best tank. There's like you shoot this, and it's the bullet just like. It just gets absorbed by the active protection. It's not all that shit anymore, which I'm so happy about that they changed. And there's a lot of different tanks, like the flamethrower tank on the heavy tank, all these other things. It just makes the game fun again. Like it makes anybody can pick up a tank, buy a weapon with war bonds, and just use it. It's awesome. I really do like that in this game. Now another high point is the war bond system and the way your class ranking is. So as you know, I've been playing this game. I probably put about 17 hours in this game because I put a lot of time into this game since its release. And I don't know, I've been playing it a lot more. It's like I got it on Tuesday, played a lot more multiplayer towards Thursday and above. So I would mainly put that in, keep that in mind. But what I have played, getting the war bonds they've done a great job with it. It's not like in Battlefield 4 where you rank up the assault class and in about 2, maybe 3 hours of playtime. You unlocked a couple of guns, you unlocked more couple guns, and it was easy. And now the guns were not that good, and it's just ending up using 2-3 guns, and you're basically grinding for nothing. This game, it takes you a while. I have played the Scout a little bit, and I've used some other classes, and I'm only ranked 2, 3. It's maybe 1 in some class. It's very hard to rank up classes in this game. And I kind of like that. It keeps you playing for a while, because if you're a casual player, unless you're like a really good YouTuber like with Timmy or Levelcap, you're going to be grinding this game for a while to get the level 10 weapons, to get all your war bonds, to buy everything you want. And honestly, I love that. I feel like the war bond system not only makes it so that you have to rank up, but you have to build up buy them with war bonds, which I love, because it makes it rewarding when you get a new gun, or it makes it when you get a new gadget, or new secondary or melee weapon. Which the melee weapons are awesome in this game. They actually change the way you play. Like a hatch is gonna do more damage than a knife, but if you're behind somebody, there's more range with a knife. So it's more balanced. It's more rewarding to play. And in my opinion, it's just better. It's just better. It's better than what they previously had, and I really enjoy that. Now another thing that I really enjoyed, that would just be like the way the game feels. Now not just the way it runs, the way it feels, the sounds when you play, the gun sounds, the way the guns shoot, the way the map sounds when you take the plane down, all these other things. It's so good. It's so refreshing than hearing the fully autos every 5 seconds. Where there are a lot of full auto weapons in this game, but you're not just hearing the constant just yelling of soldiers, just tanks going everywhere, jets flying. I mean, you're hearing biplanes, you're going after objectives. It's just a great feeling. You feel it's really, I don't know what the word for it is. Cinematic. I think that's really a good way of putting it. It just feels very cinematic. Now, one last thing I would like to say about this game and how good I like it. are the game modes. They've added so many different game modes that are fun, new, some old, some new, and honestly, I love them. One I really enjoy right now, and that is Operations. I have played more Operations, and if you don't know what Operations is, it's a mix of Conquest and Rush. And in my opinion, it defeats the purpose of playing Rush ever. Like, it's so fun. Because Rush, basically, there's 24 players now. They took out the 32, so there's just no fun. This is 64 players, a mix of Rush and Conquest, where you have to take these objectives, or nothing to defend them, and you move to map to map. It is probably the most fun you will have with a squad of friends. Like, you see me play last night. If you watched the stream, go check that out. And honestly, it's a lot of fun. Anybody can pick it up and play it. It's a whole other game mode. It's not even in the it's not even in the server browser. It's completely different. It's awesome. I personally do enjoy it. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. As always, subscribe if you're new, and like the video if you enjoy it. Now, I'll be doing more Battlefield 1 videos and some Black Ops 3 videos in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.